Leah McCourt and Sinead Kavanagh in the featherweight division. Leah McCourt, her resume speaks for itself. I mean, we could look at the height, we could look at the reach. She will be having a 2-inch height advantage and a 4-inch reach advantage. I also believe she's probably going to have that age advantage as well. But if you look at the resume from Leah, the Curse McCourt, she's beaten some really legit girls. Mana Fiorot by a split decision. If you really dig deep into watching that fight, I watched that fight many times. Doing tape study for Mana Fiorot because she is fighting in the UFC. I do believe Mana Fiorot won the fight very slightly, but even though I think Mana Fiorot won that fight, to have such a close fight with Mana Fiorot, one of the rising contenders in the UFC flyweight division, that alone gives your stock a really big boost. And not only that, she got first round TKO win, rear naked choke submission win, decision Judith Ruiz, submitted Janae Harding, and then got another unanimous decision. She's doing very good inside of Bellator with a 5-0 undefeated record. She is fighting, I would say, her biggest test in Bellator. Outside of Bellator, Mana Fiorot was her biggest test, and she did actually win that fight. But this fight here with of course Sinead Kavanagh, Sinead needs to go out there heavy pressure and just start to throw. She will be the bigger opponent in my opinion. I don't necessarily think that Leah McCourt built into that featherweight frame too nicely. I would say she's more of a natural bantamweight contender here. Sinead is going to be bigger. She's going to be a lot more powerful when it comes to how much power she's landing with her punches. But overall, Leah McCourt will have that height advantage. She will have the reach advantage, and I do believe will have the volume advantage on the field with jabs, 1-2s, kicks at range, and things of that nature. Now, overall, if the fight stays on the feet for 3 straight rounds, even though Leah McCourt has the volume, she has the height, she has the reach, Sinead's still going to be able to pressure, land those big shots, and win the fight. So she needs another avenue besides the striking to win this fight against Sinead Kavanagh, and of course, that is going to be the grappling and the wrestling avenue. We've seen it before, her getting submission wins on Carrie Hughes and Janae Harding. She does have, I would say, decent wrestling and grappling, even her amateur career back in 2015 and 2016. Armbar Kimura, armbar again, and a TKO win. So her grappling and wrestling is pretty underrated in my opinion, but I do believe she will have a significant advantage over Sinead Kavanagh in that wrestling and grappling. She'll be able to mix the striking in, make it very even on the feet, stay away from those big shots, and as Sinead Kavanagh's throwing those very big shots, trying to look for a finish on Leah McCourt, because that would be the main way she wins. That's when Leah McCourt's going to mix in that double leg takedown, or maybe get the fight to the clinch and look for a trip takedown, a single leg takedown, or something of that nature. So I do believe Leah McCourt will be able to take the fight down. I don't think she's going to TKO Sinead Kavanagh. The only girl that's really able to actually knock her out was Chris Cyborg, and Leah McCourt is no Chris Cyborg. So yeah, my prediction here in the featherweight division, Leah McCourt by unanimous decision.